Of the AccuWeather forecast with meteorologist Melissa Magee, and we're back to normal tomorrow, from what I gather.
It's nice to be normal for a change, isn't it?
Well, you know, I wouldn't know. I remain abnormal myself.
Well, it gets a little better tomorrow, Walter, across the area. We'll show you what's going on with Storm Tracker 6 live double scan radar. You can see it's dry, no issues with precipitation, although it was really chilly today. We'll show you the picture outside. The action cam was outside earlier today. They're in Center City on Broad Street. Folks are bundled up with their hats and their hoodies and their beanies and their gloves, because it was certainly on the cold side today. Highs were in the 30s, but when you factor in the wind chill, it certainly felt much colder. In fact, we had a quick cold snap. Yesterday's high, 35 degrees, and today we came in at 36. Normal for us this time of year is 42. We'll get a little closer to that as we get into the second half of our weekend. February stats to share with you. The average high when we start out the month coming in at 41 degrees. By the time we close out the month, the temperature closer to 47. Sunrise time, 7:09, but by the end of the month, 6:36. The trade-off is that the sunset at the beginning of the month is at 5:21, but by the end of the month, February 28th, the sunset around 5:52. So an indication that the days are getting longer. As far as the snowfall, we're well below average for this time of year. 8.8 inches is what we typically see. We haven't seen that much snowfall so far this winter. We've got a southwesterly wind, but it's still pretty chilly. It's 34 in Philadelphia, 32 in Wilmington, 31 for Reading and Lancaster, 21 up in the Poconos, and 29 degrees at the coast in Cape May, but wind chills right now for the most part are in the 20s. Here is Satellite 6 along with Action Radar. You can see we've got a partly cloudy sky across the area, but the clouds will quickly fill on in, and what we are tracking is this area of low pressure with the trailing cold front, a disturbance that's moving over the Midwest and the Great Lakes. This will work its way eastward but cut up to the north, so if you're looking for snowfall, you have to travel well up into the Lehigh Valley, really northern sections of the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos as we get into tomorrow. But over the next 12 hours, turning cloudy, brisk and cold. Will drop down to 20 in the suburbs for the overnight low and 28 degrees in Philadelphia. So here's a setup for us tomorrow. We've got that southwesterly wind, so temperatures will be a little milder. When at 45 for a high temperature tomorrow, then we're tracking a flurry or a sprinkle mainly north of the I-95 corridor, northern Lehigh Valley, and up through the Poconos as we get into tomorrow afternoon. So not a whole lot of precipitation with this system as the front moves east of the Appalachians. A lot of the moisture starts to dry out. So tomorrow, clouds giving way to some sunshine by the afternoon. We've got that southwesterly wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. 41 degrees, the high temperature in Allentown, 45 in Lancaster, 47 down in Dover tomorrow, 48 degrees in Cape May. Toms River coming in at 54 and 50, the high temperature at the coast in Atlantic City. Here's exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, clouds yielding to some sunshine. It is a milder day. Remember, today's high just 36. Tomorrow, we're maxing out close to 45. On Monday, some sun, high temperature in at 46. We're tracking a front moving on through, so some mixed precipitation is likely Monday night as temperatures get close to the freezing mark. But then by Tuesday, it's mild with periods of rain, a high temperature in at 55. Early rain on Wednesday and at 62, but temperatures will be falling midweek throughout the day. On Thursday, it's a much colder day and at 35 for a high. Sunshine and clouds on Friday and at 34. And on Saturday, it's mild with some evening rain possible with a high temperature coming in at 43. So it feels a little better tomorrow, Walter, with clouds and some sunshine.